Привет!
Hello, здравеньки, Valim. Today, as an international family, we're gonna discuss difference between Russian and Arabic traditions and culture and our habits.
Yes. So let's start with the greetings. Usually when two guys from Syria or from any other Arabic country see each other, the greetings go this way. Either they Ahlan, marhaba, or assalamu alaikum, or they shake hands. Or the most common thing, especially between close friends, they do like this. Some people do 2 kisses, some 3, it depends on the region and plenty of other stuff. But if a guy wanna say hello to a girl, in general it's one of the two. Either he say it from far or they are shaking hands. In Russia, it's completely the opposite. The guys never kiss.
No.
Never ever. But with the girls, you never ever do the handshake. They either say it from far or they do the kissing.
Just like
once.
this.
The second thing that we want to talk about is how we use the emojis.
Yes, the Arabic guys use emojis totally different from Russians.
When you see a post for a guy, for an Arab guy, it's really normal and there's nothing wrong when you look at the comments and you see plenty of hearts,
It smiles or something like
flowers,
yeah.
emojis, those kind of things. The number one, Arab girls use it. Then the Arab guys, then the Russian girls, and the Russian guys I never like.
No.
You can. It's nearly impossible to find a Russian guy who will send you an emoji.
Russian people use some sign like it's not even an emoji like this.
Number 3. It's kind of related to number 1 and number 2, and it's how we feel the distance
between each other.
when we communicate. Arabs, when they communicate, it's typical for them to maybe they can talk to you like this close, and it's normal during the talking. Put their hand on your shoulder. It's not the bad thing. It's even a good thing as.
It's about to be warm and open to each other and to be friends or something like this. Even for people you don't know, it's normal to be like this, to communicate very warm.
You don't need to do the ice breaking like with Russians. Because the Russians are really tough.
Yes, most of Russians need more distance like this.
Yeah, more space.
Yes, and it's okay. You need more space.
Yeah, I respect that.
And also in the communication, Russian people do not have like a lot of small talks like in the USA. It's an unknown thing for us. You need to break the ice. You need like to catch, like to find a key, you know?
To that person.
Yeah, to that person. But when you break the ice, when you find the key, it can be even 5 minutes, but you will be the friend, you will be the family, and Russian person will do everything for you, will take care of you, will give you the last shirt. So, number 4, the flowers in Russian world and
the gold in Arab world.
It's different, yeah. In Russia, people give to each other a lot of flowers.
Not each other, the guys to give girls flowers.
But not only in a date you can do it, but children give to the teachers when the first day
at school.
At school, yes. So at work, the 8th of March.
8th of March. One like you think. You think that the flower shops work really hard on 14th of on Valentine's Day? Ha! You haven't seen the 8th of March in Russia. Ha!
So the thing is, flowers are everywhere. The shops like 24 hours are open.
At 3 in the morning, it's easier to find a flower shop than like a supermarket or a pharmacy. It's crazy why you have that many of flower shops and why half of them works 24 hours.
Yes.
What's the urgent needs of the flowers? You should never, ever give a Russian an odd number of, an even number of flowers.
Yeah.
You should give them only odd number, because an even number you bring it with you just for the funeral.
In Arabic world, people like men give gold to the women, and it's a very traditional present because it's kind of investment.
As you said, it's kind of investment. Investment. I said it's kind of
Invest in
not just wedding friends.
If you will have some day,
Bad
your
days,
family,
yeah.
bad days, tough days, you
You can sell this gold,
Yes.
and there is plenty of gold markets in our world. Like in every major city, you don't find one place to sell or buy gold. You find a whole street of gold shops, and you can go there and find some gold that you want to buy, or if you have some gold that you want to sell, you will find it.
Солнышко проснулось новый день на дворе. Сколько надо нового узнать о дворе. Number 5. Приходите поскорее, малышарики. Ouch.
Number 5, it's guests. In Russia, we don't have so much living rooms. Yes, the flats are like 1 or 2 rooms, so for the whole family, or maybe extra 3 rooms in the flat. So usually when we are having guests, and it's quite often, people come to the kitchen, and we sit in the kitchen drinking tea, or I don't know, something like this, playing guitars and like philosophical speeches, something
talking
like
about
this,
politics
and so on.
So the kitchen, it's something.
About the soul, you know,
Yeah, the
about
soul.
the fire, and something like being cozy and talking about something very inner.
In our board, on the other hand, usually we have like a special room, living room, or we call it salon. We have the salon, and usually when the guest came to the house, they sit in, like we all sit in the salon. But on the other hand, Russians, as far as I noticed, go to each other's houses more often than Arabs. And that's the funny part. Arabs got a special room for guests, and Russians go to each other even more often than Arabs. And it's kind of, as far as I think, it's because of the weather. Because when it's 9 months, it's cold outside.
Snow. I think the problem is from the Soviet times that we didn't have so much restaurants and cafes. It was very expensive, and it was a tough time. So from that time, we used to go to each other to the kitchens and so on.
Number 6, the bureaucracy. Russians adore it. Yeah, just wait a minute. Don't. Seriously. All the Russians says, no, we hate the bureaucracy.
We hate bureaucracy.
But seriously, you Russians, you love it. You really love it. Yeah, I understand it goes from the Soviet Union, and that there was a paper for everything that you need to do. But come on.
For example, we have a kid and a baby carriage, and when we visited, took a subway
In the center.
in the center of
Like
the
next
city,
to the Red
Moscow.
Square.
Yes.
Bibliothека имени Ленина.
Yes, next to the Red Square, and we came in, and there are a lot of stairs. You know, like 3 times you have to take stairs and carry your baby carriage. The problem is that there was escalator there.
But in the rules, it goes only up. And even if the second one, it's not working right now, they just turned it off because there wasn't that many people. So why to turn on
For us, yeah,
Both
for
is
baby. No. So the problem is the standards everywhere, and people like it, and people follow it. And even if these rules are, hundreds years, so no
And
problem.
when you tell this thing to a typical Russian, he said, "Oh, but why are you complaining? It's the rules." Come on, you're asking of an escalator to go down in this station. Since we built it was always just for us.
Yeah.
That's the rules, and they are stuck with the rules. Like,
Yes.
But if you think that I want to talk about Arabs, no. The Arabs, it's like totally the opposite.
The chaos.
Chaos. It's only chaos. We can't handle even the simplest of rules. For example, I have plenty of friends that lives in Europe. How they know about the papers that they should give, or how they ask another Arabs. It's just about asking. Nobody ever, never will go to a website.
No.
The government, even if he knows the language, he won't go to the website. Check all the documents. Okay, I should bring this, and that. No, he will always try to find out. Oh, I found it. I should do these papers like this because I will save 10 euros. At the end of the line, he will pay 25 euros to save 10.
Yeah.
We can't handle the bureaucracy. I'm not saying that the bureaucracy good or bad. You should try a little bit to be more organized. But it's not a bad thing that Arabs think this way because they are not strict to the rules. It's even a good thing if you work in a creative field. But the problem that Arabs usually work not in creative stuff. And here's the problem. Our brains and our habits show, if you analyze it, it's obvious that we should be the most creative people on earth. But we are, all of us, dreaming to become doctors and engineers.
But this is another subject for another video. So guys, if you like it, just write down the comments and we will do it for you. So bye bye.